Hello, and welcome to the Ideal Forever Partner Magnet Podcast, the show where we explore the infinite benefits of creating the relationship of a lifetime, attracting our ideal forever partner like a magnet, and living our best life as the highest and best version of ourselves. I'm your host, Arell Holloway. I'm the results coach, fitness expert, former real estate investor, and founder of UTAIY, Unveiling the Angel in You, and the World Impact Compound Movement. This podcast is for overachievers and romantics that never learned the art of love relationships. That was me. Anyone wanting to improve their relationships and receiving and having, as well as giving unconditional love. And the biggest impact I can make in someone's life is to teach them how to manifest their ideal forever partner.
So why the term ideal forever partner or IFP? One I'd call it spouse, soulmate, true love, match, our person, or even the one. Those terms don't efficiently define and match our avatar that we design to mirror our IFP. More on that later. Here's why the name ideal forever partner is the best match. Ideal describes perfect for us. Forever crystallizes that we are committed and all in. Partner indicates collaboration, not domination. The terms spouse, soulmate, true love, match, our person, or the one include but don't fully define our goal, which is an epic, unconditionally warm and loving relationship of a lifetime. The greatest change we make in ourselves in our lifetime is through committing with our IFP, or ideal forever partner. The biggest impact I can make in someone's life is teach you how to manifest your IFP. So with this video, I'm dedicated to helping souls around the world wake up to who you really are and what you really want in life, helping you on your path of learning about unconditional love by creating significant, epic relationships that generate happy memories. Today's topic, what happened when I got the hugest download in my life so far, and why I have to share it with you. I got this huge sudden download that made me feel like I was going to burst with information coming out of me, which caused me to frantically search for paper to write it all down as fast as I could possibly write, literally. I'll tell you about the download, but first, let me tell you what happened. Through Christmas holidays ago, my family had an emergency and I found myself alone during the holidays. I didn't plan it this way, but it happened, and even though my plans disappeared, I felt a relief when I woke up Christmas Eve. It had nothing to do but wait to hear when my family needed me. While I was figuring out what I would do, in the meantime, I became very peaceful. I even napped in the middle of the day, and when I woke up from my nap the evening before Christmas, suddenly I've got this enormous, huge download. Because I went through 8.5 years of training with a spiritual mentor, I learned to make sure who I was listening to and trained myself to only listen to the one true God that is about love and creation and never about hate and destruction. I knew this download was from the true light that started streaming out of me like a broken dam. I had never experienced this in this way. And I knew there had to be a lot coming because it felt massive. I mean, gigantic. I scrambled for something to write on and started scratching on page after page as fast as I could write and make it legible. This went on for 4 or 5 or more hours. I could not resist it coming through me. I had no idea what all this meant. And once the download stopped, I tried to make sense out of what just happened. This was the most powerful experience I experienced that I could not fully explain, or at least my brain could not decipher it. It had to do with world peace. I knew that for sure. And I scratched a compounding table down as well. You know, the one Einstein declared as the most powerful force in the universe. While trying to figure out what just happened, I also wanted to get grasp on what all I just documented. I wanted to understand the compounding I scratched down and its purpose, because I felt this was key in all of this. So the compounding was a demonstration of how a loving act of one person can be encouraged to be repeated. And if the number of peacemakers kept doubling, then in less than 1 year, our entire planet could in theory advocate world peace. I know this has been thought about for years, and I too I've had these hopes that the world would wake up to step into becoming peacemakers one by one, and the chain continuing to world peace. There was one thing different in my download, though. I felt it, and I knew I had to find it. Once I found that, then I would get excited about new thoughtfulness, where the end product is world peace. Seems counterintuitive, but I was all in. I looked for hours, and then I followed everything back to the beginning. I felt that the answer was right in front of me, and that all I had to do was recognize I was partially right, but it was much closer than I imagined. When I followed this download plan, I realized that this plan was about one person enacting their own power and letting go of the huge task of world peace, which is none of our responsibility as individuals. Our own responsibility is being the highest and best version of ourselves, and that entails being the most loving human being that we can be. My responsibility is being the highest and best version of me, which entails me being the most loving human being I can be. I sat back and yes, of course, I already believed this. So I meditated on all of this and freed myself to allow the truth to reveal itself to me. It wasn't a bang that I got it with. It was with a waking up of clarity. I saw that I resisted world peace because it was such a mammoth task, and taking it on seemed futile and impossible. The thought that always sealed in this defeated idea to complete failure was the phrase, "What difference can I make? I'm just one person." Well, that was a lie. I can make all the difference. And I know now that when I change anything about me in the way of an improvement, then the world is improved by that one thing alone. I can make the difference. But here's the rest of the puzzle. I was only responsible for my own transformation and success. I was 100% responsible for my own inner peace. That was my job. My job was never to create world peace. It's my job to create inner peace within me. The only other responsibility I had was to encourage others to create inner peace for themselves. Now the compounding comes in and lights up the miracle that Albert Einstein called the most powerful force in the universe. He was a brilliant man. I was right about many things. This is one of them. The most powerful force in the universe is not compounding. Oh, it's God, higher power, the universe, or whatever your belief system is. God is a collective of all of the souls combined as the greater one mind together. We can define it in many different ways. Einstein was a little right about compound interest being the most powerful force in the universe, but in the way where God is all and everything, and when each part of that does its best, then it strengthens the whole altogether. Best here is creating inner peace with ourselves and then sharing that jewel with others to encourage them to reward themselves with the same inner peace. When we compound this encouraging and sharing of creating inner peace for each of us, the inevitable result is world peace. In this download, I received 12 articles of invitation that shares the steps to take and invites you to manifest inner peace for yourself and invites you to also share this powerful secret with others. I named this powerful system that was downloaded to me World Impact Compound Movement. I created a Facebook page and profile and posted a challenge to get everyone excited to manifest inner peace within yourselves. It's called the 2024 Inner Peace Challenge. This is my gift to the world, and I hope that you might help it be heard if you find value and truth in it. In my enormous download, I received 12 articles of invitation. I'm revealing one of these articles every week at wicm.love. This is your invitation. Thanks for honoring this with your attention and your time, and for seeing it for the powerful tool that has the potential to wake up the souls on the planet, unite in love to encourage us all to create heaven right here on earth, love and peace. Declared Peacemaker. Yours truly, Arell Holloway. Arell's golden eye. Mackenzie, you judged your children worthy of love, even if it cost you everything. Now you know God's heart. From the epic movie, The Shack. If you haven't seen it, it's a must see. I recently launched 2024 Inner Peace Challenge, where you can learn how to create inner peace for yourself that will automatically share it out into the world and touch others. Consider rewarding yourself and accept this challenge to add this integral part of leveling up to the highest and best version of you. It's free and my gift to you, and it will improve your life immensely. Take this epic journey with me, WICM.love. Thanks for sharing a part of your morning with me. I'm grateful that you did, and I hope that you are more self-aware and evolved since we started 30 or so minutes ago. If you can shift in this short of a time, imagine what you can accomplish in a whole day, 1 month, 1 year, etc. In our affirmations and declarations meditation portion, that's now Sunday, we used breathing techniques that enabled us to move through the realms of past, future, and bring us back to and keep us in the present. Within the breathing techniques, you also were able to affect your blood flow and blood pressure as well as your heartbeat at your will. If you can affect your body's organ functions at your will, imagine what else you have the ability of doing with specific training. We're infinite beings with infinite possibilities, and that's the truth. Have a beautiful day, and recall this experience throughout your day. And remember, you can influence your body's and your mind's function and change how you feel. You also learned to move through past and future as well as present realms at will. You can also influence and change how you feel at any given time or moment. There are a lot of abilities that don't even scratch the surface of our human abilities. All it takes is taking charge. Finally, a weekly Ideal Forever Partner Magazine newsletter is out that unveils secret tips and hacks on attracting your ideal forever partner like a magnet. Get this weekly wealth of information in one place. Just go to the ifpmagnet.com and you can sign up to get started on this weekly tip, secret, and hacks to find your IFP. Question: are you ready to be the ideal forever partner that will attract your high-level IFP like a magnet? Find out how ready you are if your IFP was standing in front of you right now. Take the IFP Magnet Scorecard quiz now and answer this quick 2-minute quiz, and we'll send you a personalized report, plus a complimentary PDF on how ready you are if your IFP was standing in front of you right now. Go to www.score.arell.vision. Score.arell.vision. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please rate, review, and subscribe to the Ideal Forever Partner Magnet podcast. Your support helps us reach more souls in search of their unconditional true love. Check us out everywhere podcasts. Remember, you have the power to create heaven on earth through unconditional love. This is your life, no one else's. Grasp the courage to strive for the highest and best version of you